Hi everyone, I am Miss Isra. I'm a science teacher for grade 7, 8, and 9. I'm here to make science simple, interesting, and fun for both students and parents. So, whether you are here to review, catch up, or just explore something new, I'm so glad you are joining me. Let's get started. So, in today's video, we are going to explore one of the most important topic in the chemistry part, which is atoms and molecules lesson. Have you ever wondered what everything around us is made of? From the air we breathe to the food we eat, it all comes down to atoms and molecules. By the end of this lesson, you will understand what atoms and molecules are, how they are different from each other, why they are the basic building blocks of the matter, and how they combine to form everything in the universe. So let's get started. So let's discuss what is an atom. Atom is a fundamental unit of the matter. It is tiny building block of everything around us. It's like a small brick that make up all matter around us. Solid like wood, liquid like water, gases like oxygen, which we breathe. So it's super small. Just imagine it's like ego blocks build big models, atoms join together to build everything in the world. So it is consists of central nucleus containing positively charged proton and neutral neutrons surrounded by a cloud of negatively charged electron. So atom has three main parts: protons, which is positive charge, neutrons, which is neutral, electrons, which is negative charge. So let's know more about atom. As I mentioned before, atom has three components: proton, neutron, and electron. So let's speak firstly about neutron and proton. Neutron is found in the nucleus inside the atom. So the nucleus is inside the atom and contain neutron, which is neutral charge, no charge. Okay, proton, it is also found inside the nucleus, which is inside the atom. It has a positive charge. Okay, so let's speak about the third component of the atom, which is electron. Electron is a tiny particle inside an atom, but not inside the nucleus, as proton and neutron. It moves around the nucleus. Electron have a negative charge, so you can think or you can imagine like fast moving bees flying around a beehive. Even though they are so tiny, electrons are very important. They help atoms join together to make molecules, which we will discuss in the next slides. So let's let's differentiate between proton, neutron, and electron. proton, neutron. These particles are inside the nucleus. Electrons moving around the nucleus. Okay? The structure of the atom is very important in chemical reactions. What is the structure of the atom? As I said before, proton, neutron, electron. Proton has a positive charge, neutron no charge, so it's neutral. Electron is a negative charge. So let's speak about Thomson model or plum pudding model. This is model described the atom and its component in very simple way. So let's imagine together the shape of atom. Okay. Thomson model said that an atom like a soft ball which is in a right picture, okay, made of a positive charge inside it and tiny negative electrons like chocolate chips in a cake. So a positive charge has different color from negative charge electron. Okay, he thought that positive and negative charges were mixed together in one space. So the model has a name of pudding, like mixing. Okay. Another model, which is watermelon model, it is just a fun way to understand what is an atom look like. The red part is the positive charge, the black seeds are the negative electrons. Okay, this is models which describe the shape and component of nucleus in very simple way. The second model, which described the shape of atom, is a Rutherford model. He discovered that the center of the atom, which is nucleus, as I said before, is very small, heavy, and has a positive charge. The tiny electrons move around the nucleus, just like planets moves around the sun. Okay, so the atom here not like a soft ball, like in Thomson model, but like a mini solar system. Okay, let's move to a third model, which is Bohr model. Bohr said that electrons don't just fly or don't just move around the nucleus. They move in fixed paths or fixed pathway, which called orbits around the nucleus. Each path is called an energy level. We will discuss more about it later. So, electrons stay in these levels without flying into the nucleus. So, Bohr said electrons move in a fixed paths. Okay, let's discuss what is atomic number, what is atomic mass. Atomic number is the number of protons inside the nucleus. Like hydrogen has one proton, carbon has six proton. So atomic number is the number of protons inside the nucleus. In neutral atom, protons, the number of protons equal the number of electrons. So let's say protons equal electrons. A positive charged particles inside the atom equal the negative charged particles which move around the atom. Okay, let's speak about atomic mass. What is atomic mass? Atomic mass, number of protons plus neutrons. Okay, carbon, for example, carbon has six protons and six neutrons. So what is the what the atomic mass of carbon? 6 plus 6 equal 12. Oxygen. Oxygen has 8 protons and 8 neutrons. 8 plus 8 equal 16. So, as we mentioned before, if you remember, the number of protons equal the number of electrons. Okay? This is energy levels, which I mentioned before. Energy levels are like the bases or shells where electrons move around the nucleus of an atom. So, the first energy level is the closest to the nucleus and holds the fewest number of electrons. The next levels are farther away and can hold more electrons. Okay, so there are seven energy levels: K, L, M, N, O, B, Q. K is, is the first energy level or the first shell can hold two electrons. The second energy level, which is L, can hold eight electrons. The third energy level, M, can hold 18 electrons. The fourth, N, can hold 32 electrons, and so on. So each energy level can hold a certain number of electrons. Okay, this is a fixed number. Each atom has seven levels or seven energy levels. The first level, as I said before, filled of two electrons, second filled of eight electrons, and so on. Okay, how do atoms exist? This is very important question. Atoms of most elements are not able to exist independently. Atoms form molecules and ions. These molecules or ions aggregate in large numbers to form the matter that we can see or feel or touch. Let's imagine or let's see water, for example. Water H2O. So water molecule has two atom, two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. A lot of water molecule, H2O, 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 a lot of these molecule join together, aggregate together to form a water which we drink, which we can see it. So atom cannot able to exist independently, or we can't see atom molecule. Yeah, I see H2O. No, you can't see it. Molecules should aggregate together so we can see, we can feel, and we can touch it. Okay. In this slide is the answer of the question of How do atoms exist? Atom cannot be independently it aggregate together or join together to form a molecule. What is a molecule? Is a group of two or more atoms chemically bonded. Okay, chemically bonded is like joined together. Okay, molecules can be elemental, same atom joined together. Yeah, O join with O form O2 molecule. N bonded with another N form N2 molecule. Or molecules can be compounds, different atoms like water H2O, two H atom, one oxygen atom chemically bonded to form a water molecule. CO2, which is carbon dioxide, one carbon atom chemically bonded with two oxygen atom to form CO2, which is carbon dioxide. Okay, here is a differentiation between molecules of elements and molecules of compounds. Molecule of elements, there is two types, monoatomic, which is a helium, just helium, one atom form molecule, a helium molecule. Diatomic, same atom, two same atom bonding together or joined together to form molecule, like O2, oxygen, one oxygen atom, chemically bonded with one oxygen atom to form O2 molecule. Nitrogen, N2, one nitrogen atom, chemically bonded with another one nitrogen atom to form a nitrogen molecule. Okay. Molecule of compounds, triatomic or more. Three or more atoms bonded together, as I said before, like water, to form a molecule. Okay. Here is a very important differentiation between atom and molecule. Let's start with definition. Atom is the smallest particles of the matter. Molecule, combination of two or more atoms. Structure of atom contain proton, positive charge, neutron, no charge, electron, negative charge. Molecule contain two or more atoms. Building blocks, atoms make molecules. Molecules make compound. We will discuss compound later. Chemically breakable, which mean atom can be break? No, cannot. Molecules can be break? Yes, can. Free existence, as I said before, atoms cannot be free or independent. No, atom plus atom can join together to form a molecule which is free existence. Okay. Reactivity, atoms more reactive rather than molecule. Stability, atoms not stable, molecule very stable. Shape of atom spherical. There is a lot of shapes of molecule, linear, triangular, angular. Okay, and that's bring us to the end of our lesson today. Don't forget to review, stay curious, and keep exploring science. Thank you so much. See you next time.